This week on Dine on the Rough, I'm right here at Mort-N-Maggie's Pizza in Albany, Missouri. I hear they actually throw their own dough, so let's go inside and take a look. We are in Albany, Missouri, where Ohio natives opened up their very own pizzeria, Mort-N-Maggie's. Open to the public just last November, Maggie and Mort opened at the community's need for a pizza place. They also opened up right next door to a laundromat, which they own, so if you ever happen to spill any pizza sauce, you know exactly where to go. I sat down with Mort and talked to him about why they opened the pizzeria and laundromat combo, and talk about their famous dish. I'm here with Mort here, owner of Mort-N-Maggie's Pizza here in Albany, Missouri. How you doing, Mort?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Now, I noticed this is a pretty new place. When did you guys buy this building?
We built the building this past summer, and we actually opened in November.
In November?
Yeah.
So you guys have only been open for about 3 or 4 months?
Not very long.
What made you want to build a pizza place in Albany, Missouri?
There used to be a pizza house in Missouri, in Albany, like 8 years ago. And it closed down, and there hasn't been one here, and everybody wanted one back, so we decided we'd build this, and it's worked out real good ever since.
Now, I noticed there's a laundromat right next door.
Yeah, that was another thing that the city people wanted, so we opened a laundromat, and we pick up laundry for the elderly people in town and do that for them. And we
it's
also,
kind of a master of supply and demand.
Well, that's kind of it, yeah. And it's worked out well.
Fantastic. Now, Maggie was telling me when I was talking to her a little bit before we turned the camera on that you guys actually deliver to the laundromat right next door?
Oh yeah, about every day.
Every day.
It's kind of like on the East Coast, they have bars and laundromats together. Well, we don't have a bar license, but we can serve them pizza, and it works out. And then we deliver it within 3-mile radius of town.
And it's kind of a self-sustaining industry, really, because they spill pizza sauce on their shirt, and they're essentially forced to come back.
That's what we're counting on.
I like that idea. So, if you had to recommend a specialty pizza that you guys make, what would it be?
I'd say one of the best specialty pizzas is either the M&M specialty pizza or the...
Now, is that M&M the candy, or...?
No, that's M&M, that's our own special pizza.
Okay, what else do you do?
Oh, you have sausage, you have pepperoni, you have green peppers. It's kind of like a major meat pizza with veggie, a little veggie in it.
Nice. Now, I know you mentioned earlier also a taco pizza.
Taco pizza it's got taco sauce, and we put a lot of lettuce and everything on there. A big person can't eat a whole.
Now, you were saying that I couldn't finish a medium one. And
I don't think you can.
I might have to end up taking one of those home, because that sounds like a challenge to me. But I am going to have to try some of your guys' pizza, and I hear that you guys actually throw your dough as well. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. Cool. We have Maggie throws dough and Tyler throws dough.
Is it a pretty hard art to pick up, or?
We've had a lot land on the floor, but we don't use them after that. So.
That's good. That's good.
But till we got used to it, yeah.
Wow, that's did you teach him how to do that, Maggie?
No, we had a guy that came to work for us for a short time that worked for Papa John's, and he was with them for 6 years. So he was here when we first opened, and then he had to move on. So he was a lot of help.
Cool. Well, let's go take a look back in the kitchen real quick and see what all we got going.
You bet.
Before we step back into the kitchen with Maggie, let's discuss a brief history of pizza and where it actually originated. Pizza, like so many other foods, did not originate in the country for which it is now famous. A common misconception is that pizza originated in Italy. The foundations for pizza, however, were originally laid by the early Greeks, who first baked large, round, and flat breads, which they anointed with oils, herbs, spices, and dates. The ancient Greeks covered their bread with oils, herbs, and cheese. The Romans developed a sheet of flour topped with cheese and honey and flavored with bay leaves. Modern pizza originated in Italy as the Neapolitan pie with tomato. In 1889, cheese was added. Pizza in the U.S., sometimes called a pizza pie, is an oven-baked, flat, dish-shaped bread typically topped with a tomato sauce, cheese, and various other toppings, depending on the culture. Since the original pizza, several other types of pizzas have evolved. Originating in Neapolitan cuisine, The dish has become popular in many different parts of the world. An establishment that primarily makes and sells pizzas is known as a pizzeria. The phrases pizza parlor, pizza place, pizza house, and pizza shop are also used in the United States. The term pizza pie is dialectical, and pizzeria workers a lot of times will just call it a pie. Coming up, I talk more about the history of pizza. Maggie teaches me how to make and prepare one of their dishes, and I try their famous M&M pizza. We're in Albany, Missouri at Mort-N-Maggie's, where they specialize in delicious food. Mort-N-Maggie opened in November at the community's need for a pizzeria and also a laundromat. The bottom of the pizza, called the crust, may vary widely according to style. Thin, as in a typical hand-tossed pizza or Roman pizza, or thick, as in a typical pan pizza or Chicago style. It is traditionally plain, but may also be seasoned with garlic, herbs, or even stuffed with cheese. There are two types of pizza. First is the Neapolitan pizza. Authentic Neapolitan pizzas are typically made with tomatoes and mozzarella cheese. The other one is Lazio style, which is called Roman pizza. In restaurants, pizza can be baked in an oven with stone bricks above the heat source, an electric deck oven, a conveyor belt oven, or, in the case of more expensive restaurants, a wood or coal-fired brick oven. On deck ovens, the pizza can be slid into the oven on a long pedal called a peel, and baked directly on the hot bricks or baked on a screen. When making a pizza at home, it can be baked on a pizza stone in a regular oven to reproduce the effects of the brick oven. Another option is grilled pizza, in which the crust is baked directly on a barbecue grill. Greek pizza, like Chicago-style pizza, is baked in a pan rather than directly on the bricks of the oven. I'm back here with Maggie from Mort-N-Maggie's. Now, I hear you guys throw your own dough, is that right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, now, are you pretty good at throwing dough?
Tyler's a little better than I am, but I can show you a little bit, and then maybe Tyler can take over.
Well, I'm anxious to get my hands on some food, even if it's before it's cooked. I want to learn how to throw some dough, and I
Okay.
hope you can teach me.
Just stay away from that ceiling fan.
Oh, I bet that would be hilarious. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's learn how to throw some dough then.
All right. It works better if it's warmed up just a little bit.
Okay.
So if you want to feel it just a little bit,
Okay.
the feel of it.
I'm afraid it's going to go too far. Am I doing it right here
Okay,
so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to lay it out a little bit and stretch it out. And then see how you can see through it a little bit?
Yeah.
That's kind of thin right there, so you don't want to really twirl it there. You can
Okay.
put your hand like this,
Okay.
stretch it.
Okay. Okay, now you made it look really easy. I'm just going to look like an idiot doing this.
Hold your hand like that and just give it
Okay.
a twist. Well, that wasn't too bad. That
And
wasn't
it
too bad.
didn't hit the ceiling fan, so
No.
I'm going to go ahead and call that one a win. Okay, so I feel like it's getting a little thin here. So,
There you go. That's pretty good.
oh yeah. Well, if this show
Okay.
doesn't ever work out for me, I might ask for a job.
Yeah. And this is what we call docking it. It's to keep the air bubbles out of the pizza when it comes out. Put that on there. Can you cut around that?
Yeah, I think I can do that. I can manage that.
And we use this leftover for our garlic sticks.
Oh,
and
okay.
our cinnamon sticks.
No dough goes unused.
That's exactly
Except for the dough
right.
that hits the ceiling fan.
Yes, that's exactly right. Okay. There's you a nice medium.
Oh,
And
wow.
you take
Looks-
it around there and give it to Christy, and she'll decorate it for us.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, I'm here with Christy. She's going to teach me, after I threw the dough, what else I'm going to put on it. Now, where are you from originally?
Maryville.
Maryville? Okay, so we have a townie with us that's going to be with us cooking the pizza. Fantastic. Okay, so what do we want to put on this pizza? What kind of pizza is it?
Well, we're gonna do a medium pepperoni.
Okay, I can get behind pepperoni. Okay, so what do we do first?
We'll start with our sauce. Maggie's special sauce.
Maggie's homemade sauce.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and we do pepperoni.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Or, yeah,
so we do the pepperoni before the cheese here?
Yeah.
Ooh, fantastic.
Pepperoni on the bottom,
I
and
like
then
that.
we'll
Now, how much pepperoni do you want me to put on this thing?
just give it a good.
Just cover it
Cover it,
everywhere?
mm-hmm.
Well, I can do that. kind of want to make a smiley face.
And we'll just take the cheese and just give it a good even.
Now, do you cover the
Cover
pepperoni
cheese?
completely?
Yep.
Okay.
I try to give a good, good cover. So you can't really. We'll layer some pepperoni on top once we're finished
Oh, wow.
with the cheese.
Now, how much do you do on top usually? Just a few here and there, or do you go all the way around again?
No, I just put a few here and there, and
Okay. I think we can do that. Okay, so now what?
so we just take it and we'll slide it in onto the oven. All of them bake about 450. It takes about 8 minutes to run it
450?
through.
Okay, cool. Well, let's throw it on the oven then.
Yeah, we'll just take it and
Okay. Which
put it
way
on
we
this
go?
side here.
Right here?
Yep, that's good. And so it'll take about 8 minutes, and it'll run through, and
Oh,
it'll be
fantastic.
done.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my first pizza I've ever made that didn't come in a box. And thanks to Maggie and Christy, I can enjoy its cheesy pepperoni goodness. But let's set this out because I still have to try the famous M&M pizza. So let's go do that.
Here is your M&M
Oh,
pizza.
that looks delicious.
I know you're not going to be able to eat it all.
You guys just keep challenging me to do this stuff. One of these days I'm gonna have to do it.
I have to-go boxes, because I know you're going to need one.
Thanks a lot, Maggie. I appreciate it. I'm gonna dig right in. Okay, let's get a piece here. That is really good. As a college student who's eaten a lot of pizza in his day, this pizza is delicious. And that compliment doesn't come lightly. If you're ever in Albany, Missouri, and you get a chance to stop by, I highly recommend it because this pizza is very good. Mort-N-Maggie's is a fledgling pizzeria with veteran qualities. This place is awesome. They have one-of-a-kind pizza, and what truly sets them apart is their kind hospitality and generous portion sizes. If you want to check us out, visit us on YouTube or Facebook, and if you have any questions, email us at knwt@nwmissouri.edu. Well, Maggie, thanks a lot for having us out. I really appreciate it. It was fantastic pizza, and this truly is a dine in the rough and earns our seal of approval, so you have a great night.
Thanks.
I'll see you later.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I almost dropped my first pizza that I ever made with the help of Maggie and Christy, and I just about dropped it on the floor. But thanks to my ninja-like reflexes, I can enjoy this free of dirt because